Alright, this first video, we're going to show you how to position the RAM from its lay down position, storage, into the upright working position. Takes two people, one on each side. Just lift her up, and then you drop these pins right here on each side, and so you get it locked. Boom. So this next video, we're going to show you how to change the height of the RAM for different pipes. So you got 3.5, 3 inch, and 2.5 inch. So first you're going to take this RAM positioner, slide it in there, like so. Then you're going to bring the RAM using the hydraulic pump. You can spin that. Insert the pin, cotter, and then you will add pressure until it releases off of these, which you then remove and then adjust accordingly with the RAM releasing or adding pressure. But the pipe we're bending today is 3 inch, so we're going to leave it at 3 inch. Going to be the main components used in the bending process. You have your shoe, 3 inch. You got your follow bar, 3 inch, and the saddle. Follow bar first. Once you have that in the position, you're going to bring in the shoe. Extra in. You have two holes here that you can use. You got one for EMT and one for IMC rigid. And bring it back there. Then we do the same thing where we bring down the RAM. We're doing EMT, so we want the second holder. Definitely a four-hand operation, so don't mind the clumsiness. Now just getting the bender set up. All right, this part we're going to show you how to set up the shoe with the saddle. What we've learned best is to pick up the pipe and insert like so. It's going to go like butter every time. After you have your pipe loaded, you're going to want to depress the RAM until you see that the pipe is snug and set, and you want your marked line after you do your deducts, which you can reference on the side of the bender and also in the instruction manual. And they're different for all pipes, just like every other bender we use. And you're going to line it up with that, and you want to make sure the shoe is contacting the follow bar and that the follow bar stop foot is attached to the swing arm. Secure the pipe. The RAM depress, and to depress the RAM, you move this to the right. Keeping it to the left will keep the RAM depressed as you push the button. So anytime you need to release it, that needs to go to the right. All right, Spend a 90. This is what you reference to make sure there's a 90-degree angle. That's a 90. As you can see here by the follow bar, they don't really give you a whole lot of extra room for messing up. So that's why you got to make sure that front shoe is contacted at the beginning of your bend. And you can release it. See how I was releasing that with the ram? It releases tension on this so we can disassemble everything and get everything back where it goes. So for disassembling, there's the pin. The saddle comes off first. And we'll continue releasing the ram. Undo the securement. Slide it out of the bender. For disassembling and putting stuffs away, everything has a label of exactly where it belongs and goes. So make sure that you return all of the components back to their right spot. When doing the final storage for transport or move around the shop, you always want to make sure the ram is completely depressed or repressed, whatever, sucked all the way, and that the power pump is in the release position, so there's no pressure anywhere in the lines. If you can't find information you need on the table on the side of the bender, so reference the instruction manual where they have all the deducts in here, as well as ram travel, which is the gauge on the ram. You don't necessarily have to use that if you're using the degree. And then they have all the information you need for offsets, with as far as distance between bends and the math for you to get your final length, because you will grow your pipe when you do an offset.